School will be back in session in Mounds tomorrow after police found a threat to a student was not credible. Thank you for joining us. I'm Karen Larson.
I'm Naomi Kitt. That threat investigation, though, closed school all day today. And over in Pryor, a threat to schools there led to the arrest of a teen girl. I talked with the police chiefs in both communities and listened to parents.
It's not supposed to happen here. It's not supposed to happen anywhere.
Sarah Swayze has a few kids at Mounds Public Schools. She and her husband moved to this community for the small town feel and the safety it brought with it.
It's scary. You don't know what's going to happen next.
She even worked at Mounds schools before she had kids.
Had anything
Yes.
like this happened when you were
Never. No. This is shocking for me.
Mounds Police Chief Antonio Porter told me they were alerted that someone threatened to beat up a student and shoot them at school on a video game platform over the weekend. He immediately called the district and recommended classes be canceled Monday to investigate.
It's necessary because I'm responsible for every life at that school. This is a high priority because their lives are important to me. We want to make sure that this community stays safe and that the kids can go to school and not have to worry about someone coming in with a gun.
He says the threat turned out not to be credible, but parents like Sarah were grateful for the steps they took to keep students safe.
I'm glad they shut it down. I'm glad they're taking precautions.
Mounds schools are not the only ones dealing with this issue. I listened to the Pryor police chief, who tells me they arrested a teen girl in response to threats there.
So anytime there's a threat come in, we get our detectives involved in it immediately, and we start, gathering information.
Pryor Police Chief Jeremy Cantrell says the threats started on Snapchat, and while vague at first,
That was becoming more narrowed down to what school, and it was talking about shootings. There was a couple kids, names that was involved in this incident.
it's why they alerted the parents of those students, ramped up security at schools on Monday, and let the public know what was going on. He tells me they quickly located the teen girl they say was posting the threats.
If you're going to make a threat, we're going to take it seriously.
Both police chiefs tell me this is a serious issue with serious consequences, including potential felony charges.
And I foresee multiple charges come out of this because there was some directed threats later throughout the course of the conversations.
We want this to be a safe community, a safe school, a safe environment, period. So our job here is to make sure that we keep it that way.
We did hear from Mounds schools, which will be open tomorrow. The superintendent said they'll have extra police presence on campus throughout the day as an added safety precaution.